I wanted to show you one of the little gardens in my backyard. When I do my plantings, in my little gardens, I like to incorporate things that I can eat and things that I can look at. So in this garden, I have some beautiful chives that are just blooming now, and those you can eat. You can cook with them or put them in salads. Back there, I have some beautiful peonies that were given to me by my special friend Suzette. And I have some snow and summer in the front. These big clump of greens, that's going to be beautiful daisies that will be about this high, about 3 feet high in a few weeks. And there's a little rose bush tucked in there, a little miniature rose bush. Oh, and this pot, this is mint. So it's actually chocolate mint. So when you rub your hand over it and then you smell it, ooh, it smells like chocolate. That's so good. I love to cook with that. And more daisies and some beautiful bluebells. Here's a beautiful yellow poppy that I have in my garden, and I can't wait for that to bloom. I've never had a poppy before. I put this little support system here so when the poppy grows taller, I'm able to help that stem so it doesn't get all floppy and I can see my beautiful flower. This little thing that looks like a giant spider back here was actually a hydrangea that had died. But I put it in the ground and I'm taking super good care of it, and I'm noticing it has about 20 buds on it. So I'm super proud that I think it's going to come back to life and I'll get some beautiful flowers. In this pot, I have strawberries and sugar snap peas. You can see how I built a little trellis for the peas to wrap themselves around and grow right up there. So that's something that's edible, something I can eat from my garden. I can hear some bees buzzing around. That's always a good sign. Things are getting pollinated. There's more daisies here and hosta and another big peony and a big pot of blue lobelia. I love hosta plants. This one is actually a very, very old plant. It came from my grandmother's house. Now, if my grandmother was still alive, she would be around 125 years old right now. So she's not still with us, but I do have a little part of her in my garden that was in her house. So I have some heather, beautiful pansies. Those were her favorite flower. We always thought they have happy little faces, and they're blowing in the wind. Some beautiful pansies. And let's see, what else do I have? Another pot of pansies. Oh, and look, I have rocks. What could I possibly do with rocks? So one of our lessons for tomorrow is going to be building a cairn. And Izzy, don't touch that. The girls are over there having fun by the pool. They want to go swimming. So one of the lessons this week was for you to build a cairn. And if you watch one of the videos that I put on our Facebook page and on our website, it tells you exactly what a cairn is for. And a cairn is used by hikers to show direction so they don't get lost. So basically what they would do is they would find a nice flat rock. Oh, that one's not too flat, but I can put it here. Oops, sorry. And you stack rocks. You look at your rocks and see maybe the next size and carefully balance them. I'm going to go with one maybe a little bit smaller. And look how, whoop. Oh, and if it falls over, that's okay. You just try it again. Maybe this one was a little bit too big for that spot. Let me try this one. And you want to see if you can get them nice and steady. Try this one. Whoa. So now I have 3. It's almost like building our cubes at school. Oh, 1, 2, 3. All right, now I'm going to go with a smaller one. Let's try this one. So see if you can bet. Oh, all right, maybe this one's too big, so I'll just try another one. I'll go with this one. Oh, that's nice and steady. Then maybe I'll take this flat one. And this could be challenging. See how many you can get stacked up on your own. Oh, okay, so now I have 4. Let's see if I can find a smaller one to put on there. Let's try this little one. Uh-oh, that one might be too heavy. I'm gonna try something a little smaller. Ooh, look what I have. I have this pretty blue one. Should I try that? Perfect. How about another blue one? Oh no, that's okay. I'll just try again. No worries. Let's see. I think I had that one. Then this one. These are smooth river rocks. Ooh, you know what? I think this one's the trouble one. Let's try this. They are nice and smooth. Oh, see? It's just trial and error. Finding the ones that are the biggest on the bottom. Oh, that's a little wobbly. Let's try this way. Let's see if I can get to 5. And then I'll show you another video of some cairns that I already have built in my garden in the back. Abby and Izzy like to walk through the gardens and knock them over. And sometimes at night I come out. Oh, this one's tricky. All right, let's do this one. Then this one, I think because they're so slippery. So 1, 2, 3. We'll do a blue, and then let me see if I can find one more small gray one here in my garden to put on the tippity top. All right. How about this pretty white one? All right, how many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I wonder if this one would go. Let me put these. Whoa, don't fall. Oh, no. All right. Oh, my goodness. Well, that's okay. So I did get to 5 with these very smooth rocks. There we go. There's 3. And then we'll do the blue. 4. And 5. Oh, and it fell over. That's okay. So you give that a try at home and see how you do. Let me show you some cairns that I have over in my garden in the back. You can see there's a few leaves in the pool. It was quite windy today. So over here you'll notice this is a hosta and lily garden that I have that we're still in the process of cleaning up. And you can see some of the cairns we already have built. These stones are not as smooth as the others. And Abby and Izzy, don't you knock those over. They like to walk through this garden. And sometimes they tumble the stones off, don't you? So when they do that, I just carefully come over and put them back together. Oh, and look at that. It looks like one has tumbled over. In fact, 2 have. Let's see if I can get this one back upright. Perfect. 1, 2, 3. Oh, and here's another one that Abby and Izzy have knocked over. They have been very busy back here. Let's see. Oops, sorry. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. You can see in the distance there's another one over there. And there's another tumbled one there. So it looks like the puppies have been walking through the garden, knocking over the cairns. Let's see if I can get this one back. Oh. Look at that. That's a great one. All right, boys and girls, I miss you all. Remember, somebody may be in Wareham tomorrow. I wonder if you could guess who.